round 11, and we're going to join with a standing double crochet in any single crochet. Okay, and then we are going to make another double crochet in that same stitch. So you've got 2 double crochet in the single crochet. Okay, 2 double crochet in the next chain 2 space, and then double crochet in the next 3 stitches. Again, 2 double crochet in the next chain 2 space, and then 2 double crochet in the next stitch, which is your single crochet. Okay, and you're going to do that 12 times. So again, always check on the PDF which stitch counts are, but this round you're going to have 108 double crochet altogether. Okay, 2 in the chain 2 space in the next 3 stitches, 2 in the chain 2 space, and 2 in the next stitch. So that is your repeat. 2, 6, 8, 9 double crochet per repeat. Okay, all the way round, and join to your standing double crochet with a slip stitch. Round 12. Okay, this round is made using 2 colours. Okay, so the same colour as you've been using here, where I've been using chalk, we're going to carry on with that, and then the same colour as you made these 3 trebles in. Okay, so for me it's chalk and raisin that I'm using. Okay, you will find it much easier if you have the ball of one colour on one side and the other colour on the other side. It just makes it much easier so that you don't end up getting all tangled and twisted. Oops, right, okay, so lay colour 2 over colour 1, leave yourself a nice long tail. Okay, and then we're going to chain 1 and single crochet in the same stitch. Okay, so that was our standing double crochet. Okay, now don't worry if you end up getting a loop or something, because at the moment this yarn will run freely, so you can just pull it to smooth it out. Okay, so working over colour 2, we're going to single crochet in the next 5 stitches and complete with colour 2, which is our contrast colour. Okay, so just work over so that the colour 2 is just sitting on top of the stitches as you work each stitch. Okay, so there's my first one, so it's 3, 4, here's number 5. Okay, so pull up, drop that first yarn down, pick up the second one and complete the stitch with colour number 2. Okay, we are then going to make a front post double treble 3 together over the next 3 trebles from round 10. Okay, so once for a double, twice for a treble, 3 times for a double treble. Okay, so just come down around the post, yarn over, through 2, through 2, and through 2, so we don't quite complete the stitch. Okay, you've got 2 loops on your hook. Yarn over 1, 2, 3 times around the post of the next treble, through 2, 1, 2, 3 times. Okay, we've got 3 loops on a hook. Yarn over 3 times around the third treble, through 2, 1, 2 and 3 times. Okay, and we're going to complete this stitch with colour 1. So put the yarn down for colour number 2, pick up colour number 1, yarn over and pull through. Okay, now because that's the first time that you've anchored in the new colour, you can just pull very slightly backwards on that just to make it smooth. Okay, you don't want to yank and pull the stitches down, just very gently. Okay, so again, working over colour 2, we're going to single crochet in the next 9 stitches. Okay, so just pull this forward so that you can see that stitch behind there. Okay, so we make sure we haven't got any skipped stitches. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, in and pull up a loop for the 9th one, drop colour number 1, pick up colour number 2, just hold that last stitch that you made with colour number 2 and very gently pull, just to make sure that you've got no loops or loose bits of yarn on the back, and complete your stitch. Okay, and then we're going to start again with a front post double treble 3 together, complete that stitch with colour number 1. Okay, and we're then going to single crochet in the next 9 stitches, so each time the 9th stitch will come into the double crochet made in the center treble down here. Okay, make sure that you haven't skipped any stitches at the back. Okay, so we've got a single crochet in that first one, and then we've got a single crochet in that next stitch as well. Okay, so 12 times. I'll just show you once more. 1, 2, 3 around the post, 1, 2, 3 round through 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 through 1, 2, 3, drop colour number 2, pick up colour number 1, complete the stitch. Okay, and then pull forward so that you can clearly see this stitch behind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, there's 8. Okay, 9th one, put down colour number 1, hold this stitch, gently pull and complete the next colour. Okay, so even though I've got quite a contrast in my stitches, you're not going to really visibly see the darker colour that's carried, and you won't see it at the back. There won't be like loops at the back. Okay, so 12 times all the way around. You're going to omit the last 6 single crochet because you've already made them. If it helps you, pop a marker into that first single crochet so that you don't mistake this rising chain 1 for a stitch. You're going to join to the first single crochet, fasten off both colours and secure the ends. Okay, and again, when you're working these ends away, I would suggest that you come down with both colours and work away underneath the previous round, not under this single crochet round. Okay, round 13, and we are going to join in the 7th single crochet of any repeat. Okay, so we've got 9 single crochets, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So number 7, 1, 2, 3 back from there, okay, because that's 8 and that's 9. Okay, so the 7th single crochet of any repeat. We're going to skip the next stitch, which is this next single crochet, and we're then going to make 4 double crochet in the next stitch. Okay, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay, we're then going to make a popcorn in the next stitch, which is the front post double treble 3 together. Okay, so for a popcorn we are going to make 5 double crochet all into the same stitch. Okay, so there's 2, 3, 4 and 5. Pull the working loop up, okay, and just pinch, take your hook out. Okay, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So go put your hook under the top 2 loops, that first double crochet, back into the working loop, okay, pinch, pull through and chain 1 to close. Okay, that chain 1 is part of the popcorn. It's not an extra stitch. Okay, we're then going to make 4 double crochet in the next stitch. So that's into that first single crochet. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, oops, and 4. Okay, so there's a lot of stitches all next to each other there. We're then going to skip the next 2 stitches and single crochet in 4. Okay, so you've got 2 single crochet left there. So our repeat starts, skip the next stitch, 4 double crochet in the next stitch, which is the last single crochet, popcorn in the next stitch, which is our front post double treble 3 together, 4 double crochet in the next stitch, skip the next 2 stitches. Okay, so it's 1 stitch that you skip before, 2 stitches that you skip afterwards, single crochet in 4. Okay, go ahead and do that 12 times. You're just going to omit that last single crochet because you've already made that. Join to that standing single crochet, fasten off and secure your ends. Okay, so you'll have 12 groups of 4 single crochet, 12 popcorns, and then each side of your popcorn you'll have 4 double crochet. Okay, remember, skip 1 before and 2 after. Round 14. Okay, we're going to join with a standing front post single around any popcorn. Okay, so you need to go in between the 4th double crochet to the back and then pop round so that you're all the way around that popcorn. Okay, like that. Okay, then I'll repeat. Single crochet in the next stitch, chain 2. We're then going to skip the next 3 stitches and we are then going to make a puff stitch 2 together over the next 2 stitches. Okay, so yarn over into the first single crochet, pull up a loop and lift to the height of a double crochet. Okay, and we're going to do that 4 times. So that's 1, yarn over, in, pull up, lift, 2, 3 and 4. We're again going to repeat that in the next stitch. So yarn over, in, pull up your loop, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay, yarn over, pinch the bottom, turn your hook down and pull through all of those loops, chain 1 to close that puff stitch 2 together. Then going to make another chain 1 for the pattern, and we're then going to puff stitch 2 together over the next 2 stitches. Okay, so again, yarn over, in, lift to the height of a double crochet, so make sure you've got hardly any tension on your working yarn. 1, 2, 3 and 4, and then again yarn over in the next stitch, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay, yarn over, pinch, turn your hook down, pull all the way through, chain 1 to close. Okay, and don't make that closing chain 1 too tight. You want to keep this nice and square, not all pinched in at the top. Okay, chain 2, and we're going to skip the next 3 stitches, single crochet in the next stitch, and then front post single around the popcorn. Okay, so make sure that you're just around the popcorn and that you haven't caught either of those double crochets either side. Okay, that is our repeat. Okay, so go back and watch as many times as you like. So we start with the single crochet in that first double, chain 2, skip 3 stitches, puff stitch 2 together over the next 2 stitches. Remember to keep your closing chain 1 quite loose, okay, so it will look sort of elongated when you look at the top. Chain 1, puff stitch 2 together, chain 2, skip the next 3 stitches, single crochet in the next one, which is your 4th double crochet there, and then front post single around your popcorn. Okay, so go ahead and do that 12 times. Omit the last front post single because you made that to begin with. Join to that standing front post single crochet, fasten off and secure your ends. Okay, and again double check your stitch counts. Okay, each repeat you've got 2 single crochets, 1 front post, you've got 2 chain 2 spaces, 2 puff stitch 2 together and a chain 1 space in between. Okay, round 15. Okay, we're going to join with a standing double crochet in any chain 1 space. Okay, so the chain 1 space is in between the 2 puff stitch 2 togethers. Okay, that's where your chain 1 space is, and we're going to make a second double crochet in there. Okay, then we are going to start our repeat. Okay, when you're working into the puff stitch 2 togethers, you're going to work into the closing chain 1. Okay, not the actual top loops of the puff stitch because they're here to the side. Okay, so work into the closing chain 1 of the next puff stitch 2 together, 2 double crochet in the next chain 2 space, double crochet in the next stitch, 2 double crochet in the next stitch. Okay, so those 2 double crochet fall into the front post single that's made around your popcorn. Double crochet, whoops, in the next stitch, 2 double crochet in the next chain 2 space, double crochet in the closing chain 1 of the puff stitch, and then 2 double crochet in the chain 1 space. Okay, which is where we started. So those 2 double crochet made into the chain 1 space at the end of your repeat. So once you've done this 12 times, that's the 2 stitches that you omit at the end. Okay, so double crochet in the closing chain 1 space, 2 double crochet in the chain 2 space, double crochet in the next stitch, 2 double crochet in the next stitch, which is your front post single, double crochet in the next, 2 in the chain 2 space, double crochet into the closing chain 1 of that next puff stitch 2 together, and 2 double crochet in the chain 1 space. Okay, so we're actually making 2 increases per repeat because we've got 2 in a chain 1 space and we've got 2 in that front post single. Okay, so 12 times. Join to your standing double crochet with a slip stitch and double check your stitch count. You should now have 144 double crochet as it says on your PDF. Okay, round 16. Okay, we're going to chain 3 and that counts as a double crochet. Okay, we're then going to double crochet in the next 2 stitches. Okay, so you've effectively got 3 double crochet there. They are the ones that you will omit at the end. Okay, then I'll repeat, nice and simple. 2 double crochet in the next stitch. Okay, 2, and then you're going to double crochet in the next 5 stitches. Okay, and you're going to repeat that 24 times. So again, we're increasing by 24 stitches on this round. Okay, so there's our 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, one more, 5. Okay, so that's your repeat. 2 double crochet in the next stitch, double crochet in 5, 24 times. Again, double check your stitch count. It will be 168 double crochet this time. All the way round, join to the top of the chain 3, fasten off and secure your ends. Round 17. Okay. Find any increase, okay, where you've made 2 stitches in 1 stitch. And we're going to join with a standing back post double crochet around both of those stitches. So hook from behind, around the front, around the post of both of those stitches, and make your standing back post double. Okay, so it's around both posts. Then going to do the same thing around the same 2 stitches. Okay, so both of those stitches, and make sure your second one is below the first, because then everything stays straight. If you try and make it above, it will actually twist them. Okay, so you've got 2 back post stitches around 2 stitches. Okay, so around the next 2 stitches, back post double around the same 2 stitches. Okay, so we're not increasing or decreasing at all in this round. We're just matching like for like, so we're making 2 stitches around 2 stitches. Okay, I'm just going to do a few, because you will see you don't need to fiddle with the stitches at all. They will just, as you work around, they'll automatically drop down like that. Okay, so you can see this one I've just made is sort of quite high up, but these previous ones, you'll now see that the bottom loops of the stitches have dropped right down. Okay, so don't worry about where the stitches are sitting or anything like that. Just make sure you're always making second one below first one around 2 and 2 back post double crochets, and as you work around again you see they all drop down nicely. Okay, so all the way round it's actually a total, that's our standing stitch, and we're going to do 83 times more. So we had 168 double crochet, we're now going to have 168 back post double crochet all the way round, and join to that first standing double crochet with a slip stitch. Round 18. Okay, we're going to chain 1. That doesn't count as a stitch, it's purely to as a riser to get us up to the height we need to be. Okay, we're going to make 2 half double crochet in the same stitch. If you need to, mark that first half double crochet so that you don't get confused by that chain 1 when we come round to join. Okay, and then our repeat is very simple. We're going to half double crochet in the next 6 stitches. 3, 4, 5 and 6. Okay, and then 2 half double crochet in the next stitch, and you are going to do that 24 times. Okay, you'll omit the last 2 half double crochet because you've already made them there. Just put my hand there so you can see it a bit more clearly. Okay, so half double crochet in the next 6 stitches, and then 2 half double crochet in the next. Okay, again, keep checking the PDF to check your stitch counts, but 192 is what you will have. Okay, so all the way around, join to the first half double crochet, fasten off and secure your ends.